What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back to a new unboxing video. Today we are checking out another very affordable phone from Xiaomi called the Xiaomi Redmi 7. So you can find this phone for between $125 to $150 depending on the configuration that you get, but you basically get a 6.26 inches screen, the Snapdragon 632 and a 4000 mAh battery, and I expect a pretty decent build quality because most Redmi devices get very good build quality for their price. And with that being said, let's get this box open and check out the phone. Alright, so we get a decent looking box. On the front here we can see the model name, which is the Redmi 7, and turning the box around we can see some of the specifications. So the 6.26 inches screen, I believe that this screen has a 720p resolution, the Snapdragon 632, the 4000 mAh battery, a 12 megapixel and a 2 megapixel camera on the back, and I have the version that comes with 3 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of internal storage. So we have a little plastic around the box here, so I'm gonna take this off. Okay, let's throw that out and let's check out the phone, well, if this comes out. And after about a minute or so I finally took this off. Right, so we have a case that comes in the box, and that's great because otherwise it would be close to impossible to find a case for this. So this is a regular black silicone case. We've seen this many times in the past. We also have the SIM card tray ejection tool right there and some manuals. So we'll leave that aside for a second. The phone is right here, so we'll leave this aside for a quick second. We have the power adapter. And this is probably a fast charging, and of course we have the charging cable, but this is a micro USB charging cable. I was kind of expecting a USB-C charging cable. So we'll leave the box aside and let's check out the phone. So a little plastic on the back, another plastic on the back. And the back seems to be made out of plastic. Yeah, it definitely sounds like plastic. So on the back there we have the fingerprint scanner. At the bottom here we see the Redmi logo and of course the 12 and the 2 megapixel cameras. The frame of the phone is made out of plastic as well from the way it feels. The power button and the volume keys are sitting on the right hand side. At the top we have an IR blaster, which is a great thing to have. And of course a 3.5mm audio jack, something that we don't usually see very often. And on this side, of course, we have the slot for the SIM card. At the bottom, we have what looks to be like two speakers, but I highly believe that this is a microphone, this is the speaker, and of course that micro USB charging port. On the front, we have the screen, and as I said before, this screen has a 720p resolution, but I'm assuming that the screen will look good enough. And of course, we have that teardrop notch right there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn this on, I'm gonna set it up, then I'll run the Antutu benchmark, I'll register the fingerprint on the phone and so on, and then I'll come back so I can show you all that. So I'll be back in a second. Alright, so after about half an hour or so, I am back. So first of all, the screen. The screen looks pretty decent for a phone around $125. It gets fairly bright, but if you're gonna take the phone outside in direct sunlight, you're gonna have trouble seeing the screen, so it doesn't get bright enough to be seen in direct sunlight. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna lower the brightness for the camera. The viewing angles look good, the colors look good, and overall for the price I think the screen looks good enough. So I ran the Antutu benchmark. I tried running the Geekbench 4 as well, but I wasn't able to do that. So if we go to screenshots here, this is the score that we get on the Antutu benchmark, so about 100,000. So definitely not a bad score for a budget device. So that means that you should be able to play most games available in the Google Play Store on this device. But again, we'll have to try that. I also took a few pictures with it. The camera app looks just like the camera app that we've seen on previous Xiaomi devices. We have a portrait mode in there as well. And the maximum recording resolution from this device is 1080p. Now, I am sure that I can record in 4K if I install a different camera app, but to the stock camera app, the maximum recording resolution is 1080p. And this is a quick video that I've recorded just in front of the house. Alright, this is a quick video sample with the Redmi 7. So the maximum recording resolution for this device is 1080p at 30 frames per second, but at least at this resolution we get some kind of image stabilization. So under these conditions, so basically walking and a lot of wind, this is how a recording from this device would look like. I also took a few pictures with it, and taking in consideration the price of the device and the way the pictures turn out, I think it does do fairly good. But again, I'm gonna have to take some more pictures in low light because most phones struggle in low lights. So for daytime pictures, most phones do okay, but for low light is where they struggle. So these are some examples of some pictures that I took with it just in front of the house a few minutes ago. I've also set up the fingerprint scanner, and for a budget phone I think the fingerprint scanner works absolutely fantastic. So all you have to do is touch it and the screen comes on right away. And this is probably one of the fastest fingerprint scanners that I've seen on a budget phone in the past couple of years. So the phone is running Android 9 with the MIUI 10.2 basically, and I have the global version of this device. And as you can probably see here, I have about 52 gigs of storage available from that 64 gigs that comes with the device. And just in case you're wondering, the phone can take 2 SIM cards and an SD card at the exact same time. So to quickly conclude this video, for the price I don't think you can go wrong with this phone. I mean $125, and it does seem that we get quite a lot. Of course, I'm gonna have to do some more testing. I want to see how long the 4000 milliamp hour battery lasts and so on. I want to take some low light pictures, etc, etc. But so far, for the first impressions, for 120 bucks, I don't think you can go wrong with this phone. Now, if you want to see a camera comparison between this and the Huawei P30 Lite, I have that phone as well, so let me know in the comments down below, and I can probably do that as well in the near future. I'll try to get a review ready in the next week or so. I'm gonna need some time to get used to the phone and basically use it. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, don't forget to press that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.